Hello there. Why is my dog itching? This is video 1 in a 7-video series that discusses allergies in dogs. Allergies in dogs. I treat more cases of allergies than any other disease conditions every day. In this first video, I'm going to discuss flea bite allergy. Have you seen fleas on this dog? That's the first question I ask my client who presents an itching dog to me. And then they comb the dog looking for fleas. Clearing a misconception. Most clients believe indoor dogs don't get fleas. This is false. The life cycle of fleas lasts for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the right temperature and the humidity. 95% of the flea cycle, 95% of the life cycle, that is the eggs, the larvae, and the pupa, occur within the dog's environment. That is your home. Only 5% of the cycle, that's the adult flea, occurs on the dog's hair coat. In the warm seasons, fleas hide and live in cracks and crevices or in the carpet, only coming out to get a blood meal from any creature they can suck blood from. In the cold seasons, fleas will migrate from their hiding, seeking for warmth and a blood meal. Fleas must have a blood meal before they are able to lay eggs on the dog's hair coat. So if you are not using a flea preventative and your dog is itching and you can't find fleas on the dog, know that you have fleas in the house. Fleas often bite the dog, then jump off to hide. What is flea bite dermatitis or allergy? This is inflammation of the skin triggered by a flea bite. What are the clinical signs of flea bite allergy? Number 1. You have alopecia or hairlessness at the base of the tail. You have hemorrhages or red pinpoint spots at the base of the tail. You have coalesced hemorrhages or hyperemic regions at the base of the tail. You have scattered bite and scratch marks all over the body. Fleas prefer attacking the base of the tail because it's the most difficult area for the dog to reach and pick them up. You also have scabs, which are just coagulated blood combined with dead skin cells on the same area or around the neck region. You may recover crawling fleas or flea dirt anywhere on the dog's body. Biting, reeking the base of the tail, the neck region, the distal ventral abdomen and medial thighs. Heavy flea infestations lead to anemia, lethargy, shaggy hair coat, restlessness, loss of appetite, and weight. But what causes the itching? When fleas bite to engorge on a blood meal, they inject toxic substances that make the skin extremely pruritic or very itchy. So how do you control fleas? As mentioned earlier, 95% of the flea cycle occurs around the dog's environment, not on the dogs and cats within the house. So strategy number 1, control all life cycle stages, that's the eggs, the larvae, the pupa, the adult fleas, with frequently vacuuming the house. Vacuuming will pick 90% of the eggs, the larvae, the pupa, and the adult fleas from a carpet, on the floors, pet beddings, and upholstery. Strategy number 2, if you have multiple pets at the backyard, consider using a safe and effective pesticide to control fleas outdoors. Strategy number 3, use an effective flea preventative. Use an effective flea preventative. A good flea preventative used long term breaks down the life cycle, killing all adult fleas. So, here are examples of flea preventatives you can use. All flea preventatives are presented by the manufacturers as a combination or combo product. You have NexGuard or Voxorana, and Comforter spinosad. These are chewable monthly tablets that will control fleas and ticks. You have Brafecto Furana, which is a 3-monthly flea and ticks chewable tablet. Then you have Brafecto, the same Brafecto Furana 3-monthly flea and ticks topical product. Then you have Trifexas, which is spinosad with plasmidromycin oxide. Excuse me. Trifexas will control fleas, heartworms, intestinal worms, and there's a monthly chewable tablet. Then you have Revolution or Saramectin, which will control fleas, ticks, heartworms, ear mites, intestinal worms, and there's a monthly topical product. How do you treat for flea allergy dermatitis? Kenorol or triamcinolone is an effective long-acting steroid for controlling itching in dogs. Kenorol will offer itching relief for about 2 to 3 months. That's the end of this video. Now you know about fleas, the life cycle, how to control fleas, how to treat for flea bite allergy, and the clinical signs of flea bite. If this video was helpful, subscribe, share it, comment, or ask a question below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.